Hey, Lynn. Hey, folks, if y'all will take your seat, we've got a short time frame. Oh, just so you'll know, we've been Rules Committee, you may want to listen, especially if you've missed a few meetings. We've been taking roll. And remember the initial rules were if you miss 3 unexcused, I'm going to go talk to the speaker and have you taken off the committee. Now, there's some here who are on real thin ice. Real thin ice. So that's, this, everybody wants to be on this committee. Everybody thinks it's important. So we will go from there. No, broke arms, no excuse. Chairman Smyrie, would you open us with prayer, please, sir?
Yes, sir. I was pressing it for something else, but I will pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all your many blessings. We ask that you watch over our deliberations, keep us in your sight, and continue to make us vote with the heart. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all the things that you've done. Thank you for the day. We thank you for night. Now continue to bless this member, General Assembly, and all that we do in your name. We pray. Amen.
Thank you, sir.
I was going. Can I continue?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What is today?
Monday.
Does it have a date?
March 9.
Anything?
Hey, no, nothing significant about this day.
Happy birthday, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll wait till later. We got stuff to do here. Huh? No, I'm not going to have anything sing to me. Okay, for those of you who are in line, if you want your bill to stand any chance at all of making it to the House floor, I would recommend that you step up close to the wall and let Chairman England by. Not Chairman Dollar, Chairman England. Chairman England, floor is yours.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
All right.
I'm tired.
Mr.
Chairman.
I would never take that job for 2 reasons.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I am not smart enough, and I can't stand the pressure.
Amen. I agree. I'm in the same spot. Yes, sir. In front of you all, we started nice and early this morning, 7 o'clock, on rolling out House Bill 793, which is the fiscal year 21 budget. It has passed committee. It's now in the lap of the Rules Committee, and we'd appreciate it being considered for the floor tomorrow.
Okay. I think it'll probably make it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, just make sure. I tried to tell these others that they may want to mention that as they come up.
That's okay. That's okay. Representative Hogan. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I think you got something up here.
Happy birthday. I've got
Okay, now listen, folks. We got a long line here, and we're supposed to go into session in 25 minutes. So if you can't present your bill in about 15 or 20 seconds, don't try. Okay? Because we got things to do. Go ahead.
This is House Bill 877 LC 50029. The county commissioners in Glenn County were wanting to do a golf cart ordinance, and they ran into a problem with the people converting golf carts to slow-moving vehicles, and there's no way that they can get a tag nor a title. So this bill allows them to get an inspection and get a tag and a title, so the county commissioners can move forward with their golf cart ordinance.
Okay, I see no questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chairman Hitchens.
My bill is under modified structure. First bill on the second page, House Bill 1021. What it is a revitalization of Joshua's Law, which was passed in 2005 and implemented in 2007, which took 5% of traffic fines to go to driver training across the state. And unbeknown to me or why, it was reduced to 1.5%. I think it was during the recession. It was backed up and the money was used for other things. But it's the most sought after course in Georgia now for 15 to 17-year-olds. And this would allow us to double the number that go. Every month they run out of money and half the people that put in for it can't go. And I think the best foundation for anything from academics to driving to a job is a good foundation, and professional driver training instructors do that.
Okay, thank you, sir. No questions. I don't see any. Thank you. Mr. Perkle.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring for you House Bill 1112, 1112. There's 4 parts to it, but I'm going to do it in 15 seconds. It creates a 5-member state council of economic advisors that will help with consensus forecasting. They'll meet quarterly and does not take away the governor's exclusive authority to set the revenue estimate. We will provide a range that he could choose from. Also includes transparency in the budget process. Each agency right now provides white papers to their individual boards and OPB. We just want to be included. It repeals a code section that's not been used in 30 years. And lastly, redirects unexpended bond funds within agency as long as it's less than $2 million.
Okay, I don't see any questions. Thank you, sir. We have a guest here with us, someone who left us and went to the dark side. Mr. Hightower. You trying to get back in heaven over here or something? Okay, Mr. Perkle. Corbett, where's Perkle? Where's Perkle? Oh, he just left. Corbett, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I bring before you House Bill 905, 10 down under modified structures. Apparently, presently in law, the Department of Driver Services can enter into reciprocal agreements with foreign countries to let certain testing requirements be exempt from being able to get driver's license as long as they have similar laws and requirements as we do in Georgia. And they also have to meet certain the Department of Economic Development has to okay that it's an economic benefit to the state of Georgia. Basically, they went back and added or any political subdivision of that foreign country because Canada does not have a country driver's license. They have 5 different provinces, and they're presently the only one that we have a reciprocal agreement with now.
Okay, I don't see any questions. Thank you, sir. Chairman Dollar.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm glad you recognize the Right Honorable Judge Hightower back there, my former seatmate. Good to see you. I bring HB 903. It's, I guess, just above the third hole. This is a bill that we passed out actually last year. It's a police authorization bill.
Okay, no questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
See how quick that was? Mr. Campbell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring House Bill 1008, LC 392508. This bill changes the definition of a residential industrialized building, which is better known as a modular home. That's the way we know it as. And this is to allow the home to remain on its frame, whereas now it can't. It has to be mandatorily removed. And that's only if the consumer wants to. It's his choice totally. This gives the consumer an additional affordable housing option and also puts it in locations that without this they couldn't use a home there because they have to have a crane to remove it under the present conditions. So that's it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any questions. Thank you, sir. Mr. Meeks. Thank you. Yeah, save your questions to the floor. Mr. Campbell, that's all. Mr. Meeks.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Today I bring for you House Bill 894, about middle ways down the front side of the blue sheet. It's a piece of legislation that staggers the term for the members of the Seed Development Commission, which oversees the intellectual property rights for seed that are developed by breeders at the University of Georgia.
Okay, see no questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Carpenter. You boys give me a lot of heartburn this session.
Thank you, Chairman. I come to present a bill that's actually not on the blue sheet, and I just figured I would come and ask to see if House Bill 523 could get at least added to the blue sheet.
Okay, no questions. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Chairman.
Mr. Cantrell, is it daylight saving time yet?
It actually is, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. Happy birthday, by the way.
Well, thanks, sir.
I bring before you H.R. 1240. It's the second item on your agenda from the top. This is simply a resolution which urges the U.S. Congress to allow states to go to permanent daylight saving time should they so choose. And that's all it does.
Okay, I don't see any questions. Let's see, hold on. No, you go. Now, how do I handle this? We got two Democrats standing together in front of the line.
It wasn't always in front of the line, so.
Okay, we've got a few chairmen standing behind you. Would all chairmen come to the front of the line? That is normal operating procedure. They should have come up there to begin with. Ms. Silcox.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring to you House Bill 1090, which is not on the sheet but did come out of committee last week. And this bill would not require, but if it's reasonable, encourage employers to provide a place for women who are breastfeeding to do so in private. But again, it's only to the amount that it's reasonable for that business.
Okay. No questions, thank you.
Thank you.
Chairman Belton.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have House Bill 956, third from the bottom of the modified structure rule. This is a compact for audiology and speech pathologists. It's the last bill that the Pentagon is asking us to do. And also I have a letter from the Georgia Chamber supporting it.
Okay, no questions? Thank you, sir. I've seen you once already here today.
Yes, sir, and I'd like to be here again.
We've got a question from the whip here. You want to turn him on?
Do we have enough time for that, Mr. Chairman?
Well, I think we got time for the question. I don't know how the answer's going to go.
It wasn't a question as much, Mr. Chairman, it's just observation that,
Okay.
That maybe his age, he just is a little forgetful.
What was that?
Bad too.
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Now, are you implying that once you reach a certain age, things start falling apart?
Well,
Just
we got the palmetto berry.
Because
We got the palmetto berry.
No, we don't. I'm probably older than he is. So, Mr. Hope.
Have you tried the palmetto berry? Please don't run me off, Mr. Chairman.
What bill were you asking for?
This is a substitute to House Bill 833, Chairman Stevens' bill.
Well, that's the only thing that's saving you.
And it's LC 450474S, and it's an anchoring bill to try to clear up some of the stuff that we've been getting emails on that, believe it or not, the commissioner put 1,000 feet in the House Bill 221 last year, and this just cleans this up and creates a great bill, and all the voters are happy with it. So this is a bill that I'm presenting today.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I don't see any questions.
Thank you.
Chairman Welch.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've got several bills for you. First is House Bill 1111. This amends the Budget Act. It's not on there. It just came out of committee. Also, House Bill 818 is not on the sheet either, but that's a bill that's also been before the committee. That is an extension of the compact for a constitutional amendment for maintaining the budget for the federal constitution. There's HB 953, which is Bonnie Rich's bill, that's also come out of committee from the Department of Administrative Services. And finally, Representative Ballinger's bill, HB 440, has just come out of committee as well, and that one deals with raising the age for those that would be charged for crimes at the juvenile court level.
Okay, thanks, sir. If you'll notice, sometimes the bill does not make it to this calendar. It's a timing issue. So that's the reason those that were brought out maybe Wednesday or Thursday at some point in time are not here. You are a brave young man getting in front of two women. Hey, have you ever heard of something called cotillion? I'm telling you. They invited you to, y'all are very gracious ladies. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. I present to you House Bill 1071. It's on the blue sheet, page 2, second from the top. Bill aligns state law with federal law by adding text messages to the spam statute. Happy to answer any questions.
Well, I don't see any. Okay, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Representative Buckner.
In his defense, we told him he needed to go ahead of us, so we didn't want his mother fussing at him for jumping ahead.
Well, my mother would have beat me with a stick. So.
Well, we're trying to keep him out of trouble because she's watching. But good afternoon. Under modified structure rule, the second bill, House Bill 245, this is a retirement bill for the Peace Officers Annuity and Benefit Fund. Currently, the law prohibits surviving spouses to be able to remarry and continue to receive the retirement benefit. This simply removes that provision from law, and the fund can afford it.
And the fund the administrator of this fund came by the office the other day, and what he said the average age was?
77.
Okay. All right. I don't see any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Representative, come on up. First time here this year.
Yes, sir, it is. Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
I will be speedy. I'm here for House Bill 216. It's the very first bill on the blue sheet. This is a pretty straightforward bill. It creates a license plate honoring the Georgia Tennis Foundation. The funds raised from the sale of the plate will be dispersed to the Tennis Foundation. The foundation has met all requirements of the Georgia Department of Revenue, including the special license plate sponsor bond, and they have 1,000 pre-sold tags. I thank you for your consideration.
Well, you know what I told the caucus, the Republican caucus, that I had better never see another tag bill.
I regret that was not communicated to my caucus.
Chairman Knight, he waves. Okay, well, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's number 8? Chairman Harrell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On behalf of Chairman Stevens, I'd like to ask for House Bill 244, the first one under modified structure rule. And then if I might also, the very last bill under structured, House Bill 879. The Speaker announced a big tax reform package today at lunch, so House Bill 879, people are going to need to have something delivered to their home this afternoon.
Okay. For those of you who haven't heard, Chairman Stevens' father passed away last night. So he's had a very rough session concerning has lost his mother and his father since we've been up here. So keep Ron in your prayers. Thank you. Chairman Sessler.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to ask for bills that have passed between Thursday and today. Would it be appropriate to go ahead and ask for them now, or should I wait till tomorrow?
Probably better, if it's not on this sheet, probably better for tomorrow.
Be glad to wait, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman Knight. Yeah, okay. Chairman Green.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring you House Resolution 1008, and it's urging the State Board of Pardons and Parolers to issue a posthumous pardon for Susan Everhart. And this goes back to 1861 for the, it's to bring closure, help bring closure for the family.
What was that number again?
1008. HR.
Oh, okay.
What did I say?
Yeah,
Okay.
House, okay. My mistake. Okay. Chairman Parrish.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to, on behalf of Representative Stevens, ask for House Bill 791. This simply allows pharmacists to utilize professional judgment in consultation with the patient as to being able to dispense 90 days of a maintenance supply of medication.
Okay, Chairman Blackman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Fellow members, I'd like to ask for House Bill 336, assisting with teacher shortages, and has a number of provisions that would ensure the protection of TRS.
Okay. Chairman Powell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to ask for 1082. This is a bill I explained the other day that cleans up the non-consensual tow by towing operators that are ordered by law enforcement to pick up vehicles, moves it from 15 to 10 days that they give a notice, and clarifies that the $25, 11 and 14 that clerks charge, that will be that price and not with any surcharges on top of it.
Okay.
I would also like to ask for one that's very important, since I have so many that won't be on the consideration for tomorrow. But I'd like to bring attention to 857 that has a high impact on the citizens of two of my counties. It's not on the sheet. This is the one that bans creosote burning in power generation plants. And tomorrow I would certainly appreciate it. And I do want to wish you a happy birthday, given consideration that we have a full moon Friday the 13th and crossover day. You are a bright spot in this week.
You know, I really can't figure out what I've done to deserve this. Undoubtedly, it's been something pretty bad. Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, happy birthday. I'm not going to go into all the elaboration that Chairman Powell did, but happy birthday. It's not on the sheet, but House Bill 926, which is the hazardous waste and solid waste bill that comes up, seems like every year, but set fees and adds some transparency and puts a sunset on it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Chairman Cooper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to ask for two bills, please. At the bottom of the sheet, House Bill 952. This is to prohibit corporations, from especially big corporations like Walmart, from trying to practice medicine in the state of Georgia. They have decided that they don't like our laws, apparently, regulating the use of Schedule II drugs when they are necessary for people with chronic illness and cancer patients and so forth, and they're denying our physicians prescriptions even though they are perfectly legal and carefully regulated by our state. And the other one is House Bill 996. It's a few years ago, I think I passed the Georgia Cosmetic Laser Service Act. It was when lasers were first being used, and to regulate their use because they can be dangerous to not only the top of the skin but on down through body tissue. And we have a whole lot of new machines and all that do things differently but also fall under the possibility of causing damage, and that adds them to that law, that Service Act. Thank you.
Oh, Chairman Tanner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Happy birthday, and I'd like to put my name beside House Bill 245 as someone who's paid into that fund.
Okay. Well, that's all the lights I see on. We're going to do a couple of things this morning. We're going to set a supplemental calendar for today. We can hang around here a little while longer, or we can probably hang around here till midnight tomorrow night and Thursday night. So, as of supplemental calendar for today, H.R. 240. Do I hear a move? Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. 1240. 1240. Excuse me. 1240. Move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Sorry about that. House Bill 877. Got a move and a second. All in favor? All opposed, like sign. All right, it's on for this afternoon. House Bill 894. Staggered terms of insurance commission. Okay, got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. House Bill 903. Okay, got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. House Bill 1008. Got a move and a second. It's Mr. Campbell's first bill. Got a move and say all in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. And one more for this afternoon. House Bill 1071. Mr. Gullett's sign. Public Utilities. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, for tomorrow. House Bill 216. Yeah. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay. House Bill 793, the budget. Okay, all in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. All right. House Bill 244. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. That was not very strong. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. House Bill 245. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. House Bill 791. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. House Bill 913. Okay, got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. House Bill 952. Okay. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, House Bill 1082. Chairman Powell, I hear a move. Okay, all in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. House Bill 807. I hear a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. House Bill 879. Got a move and a second, even though the sponsor didn't say a word. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Cheers don't cut it. Okay, got two more to add. House Bill 1111. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, House Bill 1112. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, I'm going to read them back over again. Be sure everybody's got them marked on your calendar for tomorrow. 212, 793, 244, 245, 791, 913, 952, 1082, 807, 879, 1111, and 1112. That's the calendar for tomorrow. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day.